Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Let's Not Talk About the Husband.
There we go.
I'm sitting right here. Let's talk about me.
There we go.
Let's not talk about it.
We were just talking about shoes.
Shoes. Yeah, because you have lots of shoes. I have a few pairs of shoes, but boys don't look at shoes.
That's what we just said, because Eve's wearing some really cute buckled Jeffrey Campbell shoes. I said, Eve, I like your shoes. And then you said, boys don't look at shoes.
No. I mean, I probably have said in my life to people whose shoes were like really like stood out. I might have said, oh, those are cool shoes a couple of times, but man, I never look at shoes. Girls wear shoes for other girls.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, girls wear shoes for themselves first. And then the only people that look at them would be girls and maybe gay men.
I guess
maybe.
To me, it's all about comfort. That could be because I'm a single old white guy, and it's like, I just want comfort,
I mean, these are comfortable. Sometimes I go for comfort, but not always. I mean,
really?
Yeah.
I see you guys put your feet into these shoes, and it looks like you're doing some kind of torture.
We are.
And you are.
We are.
And then after we go out at night, you see all the women when they're waiting for their cars, for outside after the party, they all got their shoes over their shoulders.
Yes.
I mean, they're all barefoot.
Did I tell you my Louvre story in Paris?
No.
I'm going to tell you really quick since we're talking about shoes.
Okay.
So Jordan Roth was...
This is like the Louvre.
Like the Louvre Museum in
Louvre Museum.
Paris.
Okay.
So a friend of mine was doing a performance during Paris Fashion Week at the Louvre himself.
Okay. So one guy performing a performance piece inside the museum? Inside
the museum. Deep inside the museum, underneath the pyramid. You know the pyramid that you see outside?
Sure, you can see that outside,
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you walked for like 15 minutes, you'd get to the middle of, like when you enter the entrance of the Louvre.
It's like escalators going down.
There's many.
Yeah.
But it takes about 15 minutes to get to the place where Jordan was performing.
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't quite know this. So, it's Fashion Week, and I got the invite to this performance at the Louvre by Jordan.
Very she.
Right? So I thought, well, I need an outfit and I need to, look good.
As you always do.
Well, thank you. But here's the caveat. Number one, I did not know that I would have to walk for 15 minutes. Number two, it was 90 degrees. And really, it was open to the public. So everyone just stood around the area to watch. So I really could have worn my tennis shoes and shorts and a baseball cap, which would have been fabulous, right? But no. Actually,
you had to look fabulous. Right?
I felt like it was an event because he's very, very she, and I see him at all the shows. And, I wanted to really dress nice for him. So I end up wearing a vintage 1984 Alaya long dress with heels.
Alayas they're very tight fitting. You like to pour yourself into an Alaya, right?
Yes.
So when you're walking, you can't really, like little tiny steps.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I can just see you.
I look great.
Trying to get through the Louvre.
I look great. And luckily we got some photos before I get to this entrance. They literally sent a picture of where you need to enter at the Louvre.
It wasn't like the main entrance?
I don't know which one it was, but it was one, and they took a picture of it and sent it to you so you knew, so your driver or the person you were, going with would take you to this entrance. So I get there and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm not going to be able to walk. So I'm going to have to pull my dress up. It's made with that beautiful Vissois, I think that's how you pronounce it, fabric that Alaya was the only one that did. It's so beautiful.
This is the stretchy stuff with the bandage.
It's not the bandage stuff. It's before the bandage stuff, but
really?
It's like kind of like that.
Is it before the dress was it vintage before the dress I bought you?
Yeah, the dress you bought me was 92. This is 84.
Oh, okay. I didn't even know why it was around 84.
Oh, it's brilliant. So I stand there and I go, you know what? I got to pull this dress up over my knees in order to walk. Because it's a mermaid dress and it's so tight. So what do? Put it up over my knees. But the problem is I still have heels on. They're not super high heels, but they're pumps. They're heels. So somebody comes and gets me. Now, at this point, I don't know where I'm going and I don't know how far it's going to be. Now, the cool thing is I'm walking through parts of the Louvre that you and I have never been to. We've never seen this section that I got to walk through because we kind of went through some shortcuts, I guess.
Do you remember what it was?
It was medieval. It was like a medieval section
Huh.
of medieval fashion.
No, I have not seen that.
Well,
I've got to go see that because of the Merlin project. I got to go.
It's phenomenal. And he said to me, the guy that was taking me through said, most people never come to see this because they're so busy seeing all the other parts of the museum.
Like the Roman antiquities and the Greek antiquities and the modern paintings and the
Correct.
all
the statues. This was purely like medieval fashion, medieval crosses, swords. Like it's right up the Merlin alley.
I gotta go and see it.
It's so cool.
Wow.
So I'm walking and I'm in pain because I have heels, but I'm thinking, how cool is this? I mean, I'm getting like a private tour in a way of the Louvre while I'm trying to get to Jordan.
Okay.
So then he says, well, we're going to have to walk down a lot of stairs. I was like, okay. So I hold onto his arm and we're walking downstairs that Napoleon III, he said, built at the time for this, because this was his palace.
The Louvre was Napoleon's palace?
Yes.
This I didn't know.
Where
New news.
Yes, where he lived. So he's telling me the story as we're walking and we're walking and we're still walking and we are still walking. So I am telling you a good 15 minutes.
Okay.
We finally get to underneath the glass pyramid that everyone takes pictures of outside. I'm under it.
Okay.
Okay. It's 90 degrees. Add that to it. So they get me up to a place where, it's 4 deep. So there's 4 deep of people. So you're trying to see. I'm trying to get to a place where I can actually see the performance has already started. So I'm a smidge late.
Okay. That's not
But it's
good.
okay because it goes on for about 45 minutes. So it's fine. So they get me to this area and I'm watching and it's so beautiful. If you haven't seen it, go on Jordan. I think it's Jordan _Roth Instagram and look at what he did and look at what he created. It's really quite beautiful. And he becomes the pyramid at the end. So I'm watching it and he becomes an angel and people are dressing him and he's not talking. It's all just music, right? Okay, so I'm standing there and there's a woman in front of me in all red and all of a sudden she faints. She literally faints right in front of me.
She just collapses?
Collapses down on the ground.
Heat stroke?
Heat. Too hot, whatever.
Wow.
Down. And, we're all trying to help her and pick her up. 2 big security guards come in, grab her, pull her out, and she's so unconscious, her feet are dragging.
Okay, yeah. She's out.
Her red heels, because she was all in red, they're dragging her. And I was like, oh my God. We step back for a second and we catch ourselves. And then Jordan's walking this way and they allow us to move to another section. Now we're in this section with these beautiful statues. And it's just, it's freaking magnificent what's going on. But it's 90 degrees. So I'm standing between these 2 guys and, my dress is hiked up. I've got long sleeves on. I'm in an Alaya and it's hot. The cute boy next to me has one of those really powerful Amazon fans. He said, would you like to have this and use it? Yes, thank God. Because there was a minute where I was like, oh my God, what if I pass out? Because it's so hot.
That hot?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
And I'm in heels and I've walked for 15 minutes. So he gives me his fan. It saves me because there's no air, right? And I'm watching this beautiful performance and I'm so moved and it's really spectacular. And this sweet boy gives me his fan for the whole time. Then I take a picture with him and his mom and it's a cute moment. So then cut to very end. I'm like, now how do I get out of here? Like I got in, but how am I going to get out?
You got to walk back all those ways, go up those stairs and out.
How would I know? I don't have that same person around.
Oh, so you're just in the Louvre by yourself.
So all of a sudden they take me over to this little area that the guests of Jordan are standing in. And I see Zach Posen, the designer, who I've met a couple of times.
Okay, I've heard you met Zach, yeah.
And so I see a couple familiar faces and I say hi to a couple of others. And I said, how do we get out of here? He said, follow us. We're going to go right now. And I was like, phew, okay. They're going to help me get out.
Stuck in the Louvre. Oh my God. Stuck in the Louvre.
And we
maybe
don't have a
overnight.
helper this time. There's no helper to help us.
A night in the museum or something like
Yeah.
that?
And this is not the same way I came in. We're
Okay.
leaving another way. So I'm with Zach, his fiance, and another boy who does speak French, luckily. Okay. So we're walking. All of a sudden, I walk down these stairs and there's a whole bunch of people because now we're in the regular museum. I said, you know what? I have to take my shoes off because I won't be able to keep up with these boys and I'll slow them down. Took my shoes off. Disgusting as it is, I walked 15 minutes through the Louvre on the escalators with my bare feet. Disgusting. People looked at me like, what is that bitch doing? I had to.
There's a great song in that. There's a great song title, Walking Barefoot Through the Louvre. And that could be your, one of the major like lines in the song.
Yeah.
I walk barefoot through the Louvre.
And on the dirty escalators with my bare
and
feet.
that too. Yeah, okay. So, and with my shoes. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a song in there somewhere, but I don't know how you girls do it. I
So
really
that's
don't.
what I did. I took them off. I said, fuck it. I am not walking in
Well-
these shoes. And you know how dirty my feet were when I got back to the hotel?
Well, I don't want to know.
I had to scrub them. And then I put hand sanitizer all over them because I thought maybe I could catch something like through my feet, through my skin.
Well, I'm sure you can catch something through your feet. I remember when we used to have to go through the
Yeah.
before global entry, before
Yeah.
we had TSA we had to take our shoes off.
Yeah.
And I was always wondering, what the hell am I walking through?
Oh,
when I
well.
walk through this? What
Yeah.
fungus am I going to get?
Okay,
What disease am I going to get when I walk through here?
Imagine barefoot through the Louvre, across the street to get in my car.
Yum, yum.
Like it was not, I don't think it was smart and I don't think it was good. And then you know what else I did? Because I was a little nervous. I thought, okay, I'm probably going to get like something bad. So I scrubbed them. First in the sink, then in the shower. Then I put hand sanitizer on. And then, because I had a cold, I had some Vicks VapoRub. And something told me to put Vicks VapoRub
On
all
your feet?
over the bottom of my feet and put some socks on. And I did. And I swear to God, it killed whatever was maybe going to be there. I'm not kidding.
Wait a minute. Well,
I did
you
do
had
that.
washed your feet already in the sink and then in the shower.
Yep.
And then you put hand sanitizer.
Yep.
And then you put Vicks
Vicks.
VapoRub. Any one of those things could have killed everything. Do you think it was the Vicks that did it?
I don't know. And you know what? I should have opened a bottle of booze and poured that all over my feet.
Yeah, gotten your feet a little shit-faced. Okay, so your feet were clean at that moment.
They were after that. I could actually feel a change once I put the Vicks on because they stung. They
Yeah.
stung.
Well, your feet could breathe again. So I
horrible.
mean, that's what Vicks foot VapoRub.
Anyway, I
that
did
could
that.
be interesting. You girls, what you do for your feet, and another thing. So aside from the fact that you guys shoved your feet into these impossibly small shoes, and then spent hours in them, which I don't know how you do that, but
We
what
do it
I-
for vanity and fashion, Harry.
yeah, I know, but it's crazy.
Our legs look better with heels.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
look
but
better.
I mean, the pain that you have to go through. I mean,
We're used to it. We have to have periods. We have to have babies.
I know.
So it's not that
boys,
big of
like
a deal.
I've always said that if boys had to have babies, we would have created a machine a long time ago to do it for us.
Exactly.
So, but there's another thing that I noticed
What?
with girls' feet.
What?
They're really dirty because you guys wear sandals a lot and walk around in bare feet a lot.
Mine aren't
And
that dirty right now.
Right now, they're not.
But you should have seen him after the Louvre, honey.
Well,
oh
bet-
my God.
But in the summertime when sandals are the thing,
Well,
any white rug, if you walk on it barefoot, I can see where you've been. I can see you've been
Oh.
there. So anyway, that's it.
anyway,
Girls in their shoes. But we talked about shoes for a long time because girls like shoes and boys don't really give a
Right.
shit. So what's next?
we choose Function because it's the only health platform that gives you access to the kind of data most people never see and the insights to actually take action. Inside Function, you can test over 160 biomarkers from heart and hormones to toxins, inflammation, and stress. You can also access multi-region MRI and CT scans, all tracked in one secure place over time. It's a near 360 view to see what's really happening in your body. That's why top health leaders like Dr. Marc Hyman, Dr. Andrew Huberman, and Dr. Jeremy London are all behind Function. Lab visits are fast and convenient at 2,000 locations across the U.S. It's $499 a year. That's $1.37 per day for cutting edge health insights. All the results are tracked over time in one secure place, so you see how your health evolves. Insights come from top doctors based on your unique results. And that could cost over $10,000 if you did it on your own. So I have had a tremendous amount of stress lately, and I wanted to measure my cortisol levels. And guess what? I was able to do it. It measures your cortisol and your DHEA-S to evaluate how your body responds to stress and build resilience. I really needed that. Learn more and join using my link. The first 1,000 get a $100 credit toward their membership. Visit www.functionhealth.com/Rinna or use gift code Rinna100 at sign up to own your health. Well, we were going to do something today. We did something on Instagram yesterday where we asked, what did we ask, Eve, about pop culture stuff?
Yeah, so we asked your audience to submit some questions they have just pertaining to pop culture topics. And then we also asked for some unpopular opinions and hot takes that we wanted you guys to react to.
We just wanted to dish about what's going on.
But I don't know what's going on.
See, that's the thing that's so funny about this, you guys, because Harry does not live in the social media TikTok zeitgeist that we do, the pop culture. We have to fill him in from time to time, but he lives.
Fill me in always. I have no clue what's going on.
He has no clue, but he, he knows what's going on CNN and MSNBC and all the, other stuff. So we're going to have this. I think it's going to be fun because we're going to talk about it and we're going to educate you.
Oh boy, I need another degree. A degree in pop culture.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Eve, let's
I'll
do
take
it. Why not? Let's pick a topic.
Okay, let's do it. To kick it off, I have a topic that was requested quite a few times.
Oh.
Please talk about the Coldplay Kiss Cam scandal.
Do you know about this?
I have heard.
Oh, he's heard about this one.
No, I have heard that something happened at a Coldplay concert involving the CEO of some company and the woman who was his H&R, Human Resources, and somehow they got a picture of them, and I guess they weren't supposed to be together. It was a little bit of hanky-panky going on, and so it went viral. And my only question is, what the fuck? Who gives a shit?
Because they're fucking married. That's why, because they're having an affair, and they kissed on the big, the kiss cam like at basketball games.
Yeah.
So here they are. He's got his arms around her. She turns around and kisses him or something, and then they see.
I saw it, and when she turned around and put her back to the camera, that's why it went viral. If she had just gone like this, hello, it would have come and gone, and nobody would have known anything about it, and it would have been not a
Well,
thing.
do you know what he said, what Chris Martin said? He said, oh, they're either having an affair or they're shy when he watched the reaction.
Well, that's because she turned around. If she'd just gone like that, it would have been nothing. But, yeah.
That's all you have to say about it?
That's all I have to say about it. What, do you have anything else to say? But go ahead.
I mean,
talk.
Here's the thing. I understand people have affairs. I think it's really tricky to have affairs with people that you work with, first and foremost. And if you're like the CEO of a company and you're fucking, the head of HR, probably not a great idea to begin with, right?
It depends on the company's bylaws.
Policy?
I guess. I mean, if
he's married with children.
Well, not good. That's never good to do that.
He's married with children.
Yeah.
So wife didn't know until now.
That could be a problem in their household now.
Well, I think so. He's resigned. Do you know he's resigned?
I did hear that he had resigned, so he was shamed.
Yep.
It's amazing how some people can be shamed by stuff like that.
And something else, it could make them cool.
Yeah.
So why do you think, here we go, now we can have a discussion. Why do you think,
let's talk.
Why do you think that this became such a huge viral moment?
Well, I mean, clearly people are looking out there for ways to experience shame, to shame people. I don't know why. Why would like the zeitgeist or the social media crowd, whoever that is, glom onto this at this particular moment? When there's so much else going on in the world.
Exactly.
So there must are you asking if there's some sociological undercurrent in the society that has caused this to come up like a big zit that needs to be popped in the culture?
Of course. Why all of a sudden? Because why? We are so thrown with such chaotic images every single day of our life, but yet this one connected us? Or, look, what is it? Do you know?
There are so many people out there in the public sphere right now who have behaved badly in their lives, but who are not being held accountable for it. And then this guy comes along and he kisses somebody
Exactly.
all of a sudden the world is coming down on him
So
for
why?
it. Maybe they're coming down on him for it because they can't come down on the other people for it.
Exactly.
There are people out there who are behaving disgustingly, and yet their behavior is being accepted.
That's a very good point.
Along comes this guy who does this one thing that's out of line, and all of a sudden he is the target.
He
that
became
everybody
the
wants to go
poster child of shame.
of shame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you have an interesting point there, because there's nowhere for us to put that, because the people that are getting away with it are just getting away with it. So where do we put that energy that makes us go, yeah, but that's not right?
Well, there's so much going on in the world now that's not right, and that is not being not being called out.
There you
It's
go.
not being called out. So I think they're calling out
Yeah.
this guy because they can't call out the other people.
I think that's a really good
Do you think
point.
that's?
I think there's something to
Am
it.
I onto something there?
I do. I think you
Really?
are.
So
I
hey,
do.
maybe I'm the pop culture guy.
Well, I don't know if I'd go, Harry, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I do love these kinds of conversations
Well-
because it was huge. It was
Yeah.
huge.
And I'd remark to myself, hey, self, why is this so huge? Why are people glomming onto such an insignificant thing?
Yeah.
Well,
It's not insignificant.
Well, in the whole scheme of things, two people at a concert who are
Strangers that we've never heard of.
we don't
They're not
know
even
them.
famous.
And they're not even like pop culture icons.
Yeah.
So why would we glom onto that when there's all this other stuff going
Exactly.
on in the world? So,
Exactly. What
yeah.
a good point.
I think so too. I also think it's one of those things where it's like, why were they at a Coldplay concert? Like, why are you having an affair? You're kind of a public figure because you're the CEO of a big tech company.
Well, they get cocky.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
those guys get cocky and they think they can get away with anything. So,
I'm sure they didn't. No one ever thinks they're going to be on the Kiss Cam. It's not something you go to a
Right.
concert. Oh, I hope I'm on the Kiss Cam today.
but going out in public and at a concert's pretty ballsy if you're having an affair.
If you're
You know?
famous, if you're someone who is already known in the world as an icon of some kind, that would be really stupid. But these are relatively anonymous people. They're not
Yeah.
people recognizable in the public sphere, and yet being caught in that way generated this extraordinary focus.
I
on them.
know.
I
And
go,
he
okay.
resigned. Like
And he resigned.
it blew up their whole families, I'm sure.
Yeah. So it's not worth it to do that.
No, it's not.
Anyway, so that's a cautionary tale,
Yes.
everybody. Don't go to a Coldplay concert and make out.
With your person you're having an affair with.
With your head of HR.
Your head of HR on
all
top of
people.
it, which I love that.
It kind of be
Come
like
on.
the worst possible person you could be
I
having
mean,
an affair
come
with
on.
is the head of HR.
You can't make that up.
No, you
I
can't.
know. All right. But then there's so much that you can't write or can't make up going on in the world right now.
It's so true. Magic Spoon. Magic Spoon makes high protein, zero sugar cereal and treats reinvented from your childhood. The nostalgia. I love cereal. I've always loved cereal, and I love the fact that this is zero sugar. Love that. Every serving of Magic Spoon high protein cereal has 13 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of net carbs. So this is great. The site is super easy to shop. They come in nostalgic flavors like fruity, cocoa, and frosted. We love that. 13 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of net carbs. And I love the fact that this is zero sugar. Magic Spoon's high protein treats are crispy, crunchy, airy, and an easy way to get 12 grams of protein on the go. They come in mouthwatering flavors like marshmallow, chocolate peanut butter, and dark chocolate. And peanut butter is my favorite. I keep them in my purse while I'm traveling, going out at night, after a fun night out with my girlfriends, whatever it is, I just keep them in my purse. Both are great on the go, pre or post workout, or a midnight snack. Get $5 off your next order at magicspoon.com/husband, or look for Magic Spoon on Amazon or in your nearest grocery store. That's magicspoon.com/husband for $5 off, or look for Magic Spoon on Amazon or in your nearest grocery store.
Okay, next topic. What are your thoughts on Labubus?
Harry, do you know what a Labubus is?
No.
Harry does not know what a Labubus is.
What is a Labubu?
I'm going to tell you something. Okay, so I was in a castle for a little while this summer. And when I came out, I have a friend. His name's Isaac Boots. You know Isaac.
I know Isaac very well, yeah.
Okay.
So Isaac is a great trainer.
Yeah, and a great friend.
And a great friend.
And so
really interesting dude, yeah.
all of a sudden, I'm watching his stories, and he's got these little things. He's like got these little dolls that he is absolutely obsessed with.
A doll?
It's like a doll. It's like a, what would you call it?
It's like a plushie doll that you can like put on a bag. It's kind of like a bag charm, but it's essentially like a collectible little
Okay, so yeah,
doll.
I have seen between
I
you
think
and
Amelia
our,
has
and our
one.
daughters, they have bags that have little animals on
yes.
them.
Okay, so
Is this one of those things?
this is a new one of those things.
Okay.
And people are collecting them, and it is literally, I've been educated now by Isaac because he's gone way down deep into the Labubu.
Labubu. How do you spell that?
Labubu, Labubu.
Okay.
So he's gone way down into the Labubu rabbit hole. Like,
Where is the Labubu rabbit hole? How do I access that?
well, you'd have to start following and buying Labubus and trying to get them. There's tons of them.
And there are tons of Labubus, and yet they're rare?
Yeah, because you can't get them. The model is very much like Hermes. So all of a sudden people wanted them, and then they couldn't have them. So then it becomes a frenzy. And so I'm watching Isaac, and I go on his stories. I'm like, Isaac, you have to tell me what's going on here. You've lost your fucking mind. What are you doing? He's like buying clothes for them. You can buy like little Prada outfits and dress them. And then our friends Marc Jacobs and Shar do a whole video story on his main feed of Instagram doing a secret box opening of their Labubus that they've gotten. Where'd they get them? From our daughter. Amelia Gray had the connection. Shar called Amelia.
What?
I swear to God, this is the truth. Shar called Amelia and said, I got to get some Labubus for Marc, whatever. Amelia gets wherever she's getting these damn things.
So she's a collector too of Labubus?
No, but she's got them somehow. She had the connection because Pat McGrath has them, and she's like the biggest makeup artist in the world. And anyway, Amelia Gray gets
Okay,
the
this is-
secret Labubus sent
What?
to Marc and Shar. And Marc and Shar do a whole unboxing.
Are they going to do a collection for their Labubus?
Well, listen, he's already gone down the rabbit hole. So
a new Marc Jacobs Labubu collection?
they literally do a 10-minute video where they're opening up the boxes, and it's a secret. So you open them, and then you get a surprise like, is it the happiness one? Is it, they have names and shit.
How many are there?
I think there's a lot.
Like hundreds?
Oh, yeah.
And
so,
yet you can't get them?
well, no, but and then everybody wants all of them. It's a sickness. It is a damn sickness. It is, truly.
Okay, so it's a little bit like the girls.
I'm
And
following.
I'm married to one of them.
Yes.
Who liked the Hermes purses. And,
Well, it's a little bit like that. It's now become hotter than an Hermes purse, hotter than Cartier, hotter than anything.
Oh, you've got to be
I'm not
kidding
kidding.
me.
So, yes.
Are they cats and dogs? What kind of animals
They're
are
like little things. They're like, evil show pictures.
It's like a little monster.
It's
A
like
monster?
a little
It's like
monster.
a cute monster.
Yeah,
they? Oh, okay.
like a
So-
furry little cute monster.
all right.
Anyway, so it's
Then,
like
if I had known this, I would have gotten one for your birthday.
it's a you probably couldn't have gotten one.
Amelia, our daughter, can get them.
Well, she could get one.
If she can get one from Marc Jacobs, she can get one from me, right?
You couldn't. Okay, I'm not even going to tell this story, but I'll tell it really quickly. I went back to the Louvre because somebody told me, his name was Isaac Boots, that they are selling them at the Louvre, and you could get Mona Lisa Labubus.
I thought they were monsters.
Mona Lisa Labubus. They have different themes, but they're
Oh.
little monsters.
Okay.
So guess who went back to the Louvre and waited in line to
Am I
get a
married to this
Labubu?
person?
Yeah.
Did you get one?
No. And you know why?
Why?
They trick you. So I'm waiting in line. It's still 90 degrees. I'm waiting in line
To get a well, okay.
because
Is this a status symbol?
Amelia wants a Labubu now, a Mona
Oh.
Lisa one. Delilah wants a Mona Lisa Labubu.
Oh.
Isaac wants a Mona Lisa Labubu. So I think I'm going to be a really nice mom, and I'm just going to go do it, right? Yes, it is. It's the biggest status symbol you can have right now.
Where would you wear it on your shoulder?
You put on your purse.
Oh, you put it on your purse.
Yeah.
And if you've got a Mona Lisa Labubu on your Hermes,
You'd be really freaking
and
hot.
which bag are you carrying around?
It doesn't matter.
Just as long as it's Hermes.
You just have to have them, I
And
guess.
you got okay.
So,
And so then what do you? Get
I'm
for-
waiting in line. I get up to where it is in this store, and a nice person comes over to me because he recognized me from one of the fashion shows that I'd been at. And he said, I got to tell you, you're not going to get a Labubu. I said, what? He said, you're going to go in there and you are going to have to give them your email and your credit card, and you will be put in a lottery. And you might win. You might get one, but you might
But
not.
you're going to give them your data.
And I said, okay, I'm going to leave. So I left. I did not go in and do that.
It was
and
a data collection scheme. That's
Yep.
all it was.
Well, guess what? They all did it. Except
Yeah.
for me, I left. I was like, okay, you know what? Nope. I'm not doing it. I think it's a release, and people need a little bit of joy right now from everything that's going on in the world. It's so fucking intense. These stupid little, I'm sorry, I just said stupid. These little things bring people some kind of lighthearted joy. And it's a little stuffed freaking animal. And I think it's
How
because
much
everyone,
would it cost to buy one?
I don't know.
Does
I think
does
they're,
the price go through the roof since they're so? I mean, supply and demand,
Yes.
right? So I mean,
I
there's
think they're
more
40
demands.
45 to 75.
Yeah, I think it's like somewhere in the $50 range,
Mhm.
depending on
okay.
the model.
And if you collect them, and you've got to, I mean, at some point they've got to go way up in value for they just stand in line for hours in the heat to get one.
You know,
I
it
mean,
just it's an obsession that everyone has right now, and I just think it's just a distraction from all the chaos that's going on in the world. That's my take on it. It's a distraction because it's a fun distraction. It's not bad. It doesn't hurt you. It brings. I mean, Isaac is insane about it. That's all he cares about.
Well, there's also a movie that he's seen over and 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 over
Yes.
and over and over and over again.
Called Mommy Dearest.
Right, Mommy Dearest.
He knows
That's-
every single line from it.
I know, and so yeah, we love Isaac. And okay, my question is status. Okay,
Yep.
right now, a Labubu hanging off of your
Number
Hermes-
one status of anything in the world.
of anything in the world.
Number one.
So if you've got a Labubu and it's hanging on your purse, you're like,
You're good.
wow,
You
that
can feel-
person's got a Labubu.
You can feel good about
I wanna
yourself.
well, but what do other people feel about you? Are they envious of you then? Do they
That
want to
part
kill
I
you
don't
for
know.
your Labubu?
Well, I don't know.
Does
that
having
part.
a Labubu then make everybody around you like, oh my God, she's got a Labubu? I mean,
I don't think that's the response. I think, okay, so after that happened, I went back to the hotel and I went to my friend Frederick's room for some pizza, right? Having pizza, talking about the day. All of a
Okay.
sudden, somebody comes to the door with a bag. He opens the bag. What is it? 2 Labubus. Somebody has sent Frederick 2 like
Mona Lisa Labubu?
Coca-Cola Labubus. So they have a little Coke in their hand.
Oh, does Coca-Cola pay Labubu to
You know
do
what?
this?
There are all kinds of Labubus.
Oh,
And this was a Coke
that
one.
was a Labubu that had product placement. Okay.
There's a lot of them, I think. So
If
anyway,
there's so many Labubus, how can they possibly be so rare?
Eve, tell us. I don't know the whole story. I just know from what I've now
So
seen.
is this going to be in 2 years? They're going to be Labubus everywhere. They're going to be like, oh,
Oh,
that's
they'll be
a-
gone by then.
Yeah.
They'll be
Honestly, give
gone.
it a few months and I
It's-
feel like people are going to be over it.
It's just right now. It's
Uh-huh.
just right now.
People
and
are just crazed for them. And then people are also reselling them. So that's part of why they're so expensive is people will buy them and then they'll put them on eBay
oh,
for, you know,
This
10
is
times the price.
Kind of like an NFT, right? I mean, NFTs
guess.
were hot for a minute, and then it was like, what NFTs? So
it's just the new thing, and I just think it's a distraction, and people just need a little hit of joy, and I think that's what it's giving them.
okay. Do you want one?
Well, here's the thing. I don't really, but you know me. I
I know
love.
you. I know that you like status
You know,
symbols.
I love a
okay?
status symbol more than anyone, right? But I haven't been clamoring. I went to try to get a Mona Lisa one because I thought, well, that'd be kind of cute, right?
Okay.
Didn't work out for me. So then someone DM'd me on Instagram
Oh, there's more to this story?
Yeah.
Okay.
and said, I can custom make you a Labubu.
Is this from the Labubu factory?
He buys the Labubus It's a true story. He buys the Labubus, takes them apart, and makes a whole new outfit or a whole new thing for them.
Really? So
Yeah.
he reprocesses and rearranges the Labubu. He's a Labubu rearranger, and from one Labubu to another Labubu, from an old Labubu to okay, yeah.
Yes. So he DM'd me, and I saw that Marc Jacobs had gotten one of these because he tagged this guy in his latest Labubu posting. Marc is insane about it. Marc is like Isaac. They've gone down the rabbit.
Labubu?
Yeah.
Now, are the reprocessed Labubus, are they more desirable than the than the manufactured, the ones direct from the factory?
I don't know, but
is there a factory? Handmade?
Yes, there
Made in China?
is. Korea, maybe? I'm not sure where.
I don't know, but they're not made here.
They're not made here.
There's tariffs all over them. They're going to go up in price.
They will go up in price.
Yeah.
When Marc was doing his unboxing with Shar, they just wanted this special gray one. They kept opening them, and it was like, oh.
Oh, they were hoping to get the special gray one?
They wanted the special gray one. And they didn't get it. Oh. You know who has the special gray one?
Oh, Amelia.
Amelia Gray has the special gray one. Of course she does.
So she should give it to Marc.
No, but Marc already got it. He got it.
Okay.
He got the special gray one. And then, so I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't want one, but I will never pass up a status symbol if it's like brought to me and said, here, I can help you get this status symbol, and it could be really fun for you.
Do you have a Labubu?
Not yet, I don't, but he's going to make me one. And I picked one.
You're going to get a reprocessed Labubu.
Yeah. And
those are going to be even more valuable than this regular Labubu.
And he's making it out of Balenciaga fake fur. Real Balenciaga fake fur.
Real fake fur. That's like fresh frozen food, right?
Yeah.
Real fake fur.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so when I get it's not happened yet, but he said he's making it for me. I am going to have one Labubu, and that's it. I've decided. My custom-made Balenciaga fur Labubu by Marc, whatever his name is. I don't remember his
How big
last
is a
name.
Labubu?
I think they're only about that big, right?
Yeah.
They're little.
Pretty small.
But that's still pretty big to hang off of a purse. The ones I've seen hanging off of purses are like little things.
No,
like,
these are
a couple
big.
of inches.
These are bigger. And this is the new
And
hot
if you're walking
thing.
down the street, if you're walking down like, Rodeo Drive, and you've got a Labubu
Someone
hanging
could
off
steal
your
it.
purse, are people going to go, oh, and they're going to say, look, she's got a Labubu like that? Wow, look, she's got a Labubu.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yes.
It's that kind of a thing.
Okay, somebody did a pyramid of like the hottest things right now. Like, usually it's Hermes and then Cartier and then whatever. Guess what's at the top?
Wow.
Labubu is above Hermes. It's just the truth.
Really? I mean, and so when we're talking like these things, so Hermes, Cartier,
like the status symbols.
What else is in this list? What else is Mercedes?
I have to look at this pyramid. It was really good. John Dempsey posted it, and it was a pyramid
of what's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, you know what? I'm going to find it.
Find the status symbol. I want to know what's cool. Just because I want to know what's going to show up in our house.
I'm going to tell you right now. It's already in our house, I'm sure. But let's look at John Dempsey.
The cool factor, at what point do we graduate and we no longer need the status symbols? I mean, does that ever happen, or do we need these status symbols to make us feel better about ourselves for the rest of our lives?
I think we need it.
Do you?
For the rest of our lives. Okay, so I'm going to show you because now I'm curious what exactly is on this list.
So this is a list, a pyramid of
what's
what
hot.
Is cool, what is hot. But what is hot is what is cool, right? Is what is like. So when you have one of these hot things, but you attach it to yourself and you're a little bit more cool.
Luxury items, I guess. Here we go. Okay. So the pyramid is the gray Labubu's at the top.
Gray Labubu.
That's the one.
Oh.
Then it goes then it goes Hermes. Then it goes Chanel, Dior, Louis Vuitton. In the next, I'm going to show you this in a minute. The next is Gucci, Saint Laurent. The next is Goyard, Celine, Balenciaga, and Loewe. Here you go. Take a look.
Balenciaga is way down there?
Well, just at the bottom.
That's the bottom.
Of the pyramid.
Uh-huh.
Well, look what's at the top.
I see that. Oh, that's what a Labubu looks like? Looks like a little Martian?
Take it.
I can't. I need an arm extension.
We're giving Harry a Labubu lesson. And that is the one. You want the gray one. I don't know why. The gray Labubus is the secret catch.
Okay. All
So
right.
those are the cool, hot
And
tickets, man.
in a couple of years, that's going to be in the bottom drawer of some forgotten.
You know what they kind of look like? Teletubbies a little bit.
It looks a little bit like a Teletubby. You're right. But I
Anyway.
don't really get it. I mean, so somebody came up with
It
this
just brings-
idea
it
of
brings
making
joy.
a thing like a pet rock, which was back eons ago, like a little thing that is of no significance
a stuffed
whatsoever. But they
animal.
marketed it in such a way as to make it
Hot.
unaccessible.
And
And the only way to
unaccessible,
make it
yeah.
unaccessible is to make it hot, is to make it unaccessible. So the only
Yeah.
so that's what we can do. Let's get a brick, okay? Just a regular brick, and say we're making the most special brick in the world, and you can only get them the special brick.
Well,
You know,
kind of what they do.
yeah. We could somehow market a brick. Why not?
Anyway,
Like
that's
a
the
pet brick.
Booboo story. And when I get my custom made one, I'll bring it in.
Okay. And we could do used brick. You know.
Okay,
We
I'm
could
ready
do-
for it. I'm ready for a
Okay.
new topic.
Okay, moving on. Okay, what are your thoughts on the latest trend of transparency with plastic surgery and cosmetic procedures in Hollywood?
Do you know about this?
No.
Okay. Well, again, people all of a sudden are coming out and saying what they've had done, the size of their boob jobs. So it started with Kylie Jenner came out, answered somebody on TikTok or somewhere.
Mhm.
Somebody asked about the size of her implants or something, and she answered.
I have it here. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so she said 445 cc, moderate profile, half under the muscle, silicone, and then her doctor is Garth Fisher. So she kind of gave the entire information of what exactly she got done and who she got it done by.
And that
Oh,
really
way
kind of
too
opened
much
up
information.
a box of, like, all of a sudden, you know, Kris Jenner came out, which I thought was very cool, and said who had just done her latest facelift because it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And she told the surgeon, who's Stephen Levine, Dr. Stephen Levine in New York. So now, all of a
His
sudden,
prices went way up.
well, are you kidding?
Yeah,
They sure did.
Yeah. I mean, he just doubled his prices, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, now everyone's coming out and doing it. But I'm going to say something. If you recall, I wrote a book back in 2008 called Renovation.
Mhm.
What did I tell in my book?
I don't know. I didn't read your book. Or if I did, I forgot it.
Fuck you. You didn't read my book.
Well,
yes,
I
you
probably
did.
read it, but I don't
did.
remember anything about it.
Okay,
Did you
what-
read my book?
I did.
Do you remember everything about it?
No.
Okay,
of
there
course
you
not.
go.
But anyway, I came out and said that I had had silicone put in my top lip when I was 24. So
Mhm.
I kind of
Who
did
are you
that.
with, by the way? You and a friend. did it.
Lindy.
That's right. You guys, one night, did you have a couple glasses
No.
of wine or something? You
No,
said-
wasn't that.
What's the story?
We
How did
wanted to do it. They were putting collagen in lips at that point. This was after the movie Beaches. And Barbara Hershey put collagen in her top lip. We thought it was the coolest thing ever. We were in acting class together. She had a doctor named Dr. Joseph that would put the collagen in your lips. And we thought, well, that's so cool, but wouldn't it be better if you could have something that lasted forever? It's true. And so what did we do? We found
Oh my
somebody who
God.
would shoot freaking silicone in our lips that would last forever, but you had to go, we had to go 4 times and have little tiny bits at a time. And yes, we did. And we like held each other's hands and did it. So I came out with that quite a few years ago. So I think it's really interesting. 2008, now we're at 2025. People are freely sharing their stuff. So I'm not sure what changed, but it seems to be working for everybody. Because now all over TikTok, girls are like, my tits are, 450 and da 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 da.
Really?
Yeah.
And they're telling who the surgeon is. So every time
Yeah.
they tell who the surgeon, if they say they liked the surgery, then that guy gets
A
up
lot
his
of times
price.
they're telling the size, they're telling whether it's on top of the muscle, under the muscle, over under the muscle. It's fascinating.
And are you going to join into this on this party? You're going to become part of the party?
I
Explain?
feel that I've already done enough of that
Yeah.
in my
Okay.
life
All right.
that I don't really need to. I mean, I could, obviously. But, I don't want to jump on too many of the wagons. I
Okay.
could. I mean,
Well, clearly you're
I
more
could.
circumspect. I get it. I understand. So, yeah, that's the top of pop culture right now is plastic surgery and Labubus.
Yes.
Okay. Um,
Yeah.
Who came up with the name Labubu? Isn't a boo-boo like a scratch you get when you're a kid on?
You'd have to ask Isaac Boots. I'm sure he could tell you exactly why it's called a Labubu.
According to Google AI, which take this with a grain of salt, it says the name was chosen for its easy pronunciation and memorability across different languages and cultures. So it's kind of like a nonsense word, but it's like it's accessible to anyone because it's not English.
Can you tell us where it's made? Like where does it come from? Korea or China or like what region does the Labubu come from?
It looks Asian to me. The whole vibe of it looks Asian.
The designer is from Hong Kong.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly where they're produced, but that is like where the
and
designer's from.
how long have they been around?
They first started in 2015, but then they started being like sold at more popular stores in 2019, but they really didn't become super popular until this year.
Till now.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm going to share one thing because people are going to be mad if I don't share one thing.
Okay.
Plastic surgery wise. All right, since we were talking about Garth, let's just talk about it. 180s. 180s. I don't know if it's moderate profile or not. Under, half over. I had the smallest ones put in.
Those are the smallest
As you
implants
know.
you can get? Really?
I think so.
Oh.
But remember before I had a little bit bigger. After I had Amelia, I'm going to say it. We can do it.
Yeah. After you had Amelia,
I had saline because you couldn't have they're also silicone. So 180 under, over, Garth Fisher.
No.
I can't believe I just said that. But when I first had them done after Amelia, I had saline.
Well, let's talk about why you had them done too, because when you breastfeed, after you've breastfed 2 kids,
they were down to my knees.
Your breasts had been used.
Yeah,
they were definitely old merchandise.
Oh, and that's how I felt, though.
Yeah,
I did, and I wanted you to have, a sexy body again, and I wanted to get my mojo back. So Garth, again, we couldn't have. This was when they had made silicone. No, you couldn't have silicone.
Was it illegal for a while?
It was illegal for a minute.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
It was. So you put saline in, and those were bigger. Those were like a 335, honey. Those were some boobs.
I remember they were big. Yeah, you had some big.
I
big
posed
boobs
nude
a
for
while.
Playboy with those boobs.
Yeah.
So my second Playboy, which
I've
was
never been a boob man.
I know, go figure. But you didn't. I didn't like them deflated. I didn't feel good with deflated boobs. I didn't.
No, you need to feel good about yourself.
And I had
after
said to
breastfeeding
you,
2 kids, your boobs they don't look the same.
I went to you and I was like, I just feel like I would feel better if I, fix this. And you were in agreement. You said it's okay. But you said I'm not a boob man and I don't care, which was lovely. But anyway, I had some pretty good boobs. They were gorgeous. But they were so freaking painful. When we would ride in the boat.
When we would go in the boat, and if there were any waves at all, you'd be screaming.
I'm not kidding. I don't know why they hurt so badly, but I was like, I always had to hold my chest.
I know.
So I had those boobs for 10 years. They served me well for 10 years. And then I thought, I couldn't fit in like the clothes I want because they were a little bit too big. So that's when I went back to Garth. And I don't think you should have boobs for much longer than 10 years. I think you got to like redo them, They started
There was no
to
other issue going on at all when you
No,
you did
but they
them?
say 10 years is like a good run.
Uh-huh.
But
So
I
you
just
had them for 10 years.
You had them for 10 years.
Okay.
And I was just like, I just need them out and smaller. So I would have taken them all out, but he was like, you won't be happy if you take them all out because you'll go back to your ski slope boobs. So we went with the smallest. This time we went with silicone because you could. And here they are.
And I love them. They're lovely.
Thanks.
Lovely.
So there you go.
boobs, Yeah.
I gave you a tidbit.
Uh-huh.
Cheers to Garth Fisher. Man, he's not gonna have any time to do anything.
Cheers
His
to
prices
Garth.
just went through the roof. Hey, everybody. Thanks again for checking us out at Let's Now Talk About the Husband.
Yeah, we'll do more.
Yeah, this is fun. As you can see, we're dancing around just the top of our body.
With my 180s. I can't believe it.